It's a setback to the Aam Aadmi Party. We're learning the Supreme Court has now directed the Aam Aadmi Party to vacate its premises at New Delhi, which has been earmarked for the Delhi judiciary by 15 June 2024. The court has allowed the Aam Aadmi Party to apply to the Land and Development Office of the Government of India for alternate land. Meanwhile, this is some setback that is coming in at this point in time for the Aam Aadmi Party. Arvind Kejriwal's Aam Aadmi Party has been asked to vacate a bungalow that stands on land allotted for an expansion project of the Delhi High Court. The Aam Aadmi Party currently has its party headquarters on that land. My colleague Sunil Prabhu is also now joining us on the broadcast here. He's getting us more details about this. Sunil, it's a setback for the Aam Aadmi Party. The Supreme Court has asked the Aam Aadmi Party to vacate its Delhi office.
That's right, but actually it will really be beneficial for the Aam Aadmi Party because now they've got national party status, and the Supreme Court has asked the LNDO to decide on this matter in 4 weeks' time and allot them space in central Delhi, because earlier they were being sent to Badarpur, which they argued was against the level playing field, and it's in that context we'll have to wait and watch and see what exactly does the Ministry of Urban Development decide in terms of where they will allocate a party office to them. Needless to say, they have also agreed to vacate their place by the 15th of June. By then, of course, elections will be over, and allow the Delhi High Court to go ahead with its expansion plan. All in all, it's beneficial for the Delhi High Court. Also, the Aam Aadmi Party even though they will vacate from the present site, they will be able to get a ruling from the LNDO on an important aspect of where their new party office should be.
Okay, and any reaction so far, Sunil, that we're learning of that has come in from the Aam Aadmi Party so far over this matter? How's the party reacted?
What their lawyers have very clearly indicated, and this is why they were accepting it. They had really earlier it had been pointed out by the Supreme Court that they had encroached. So that was clarified and explained, and accordingly, the encroacher is now being given an opportunity to get a special provision to ensure that within 4 weeks the LNDO decides. The Aam Aadmi Party has been now given a national party status, so they will then be entitled for a bigger space than the present one, and asking for a level playing field. So all in all, the Aam Aadmi Party will be welcoming it, and they will have to wait to see what the Ministry of Urban Development as well as the Lieutenant Governor decide on this important aspect. So definitely from the Ministry of Urban Development, the focus now will be on them to see whether the Aam Aadmi Party actually is allocated a national party status size in terms of a plot, just as the BJP or the Congress and other national parties have been given.
Okay, so you're saying this is not really will be seen as a setback for the party, but now that the party is entitled for a bigger space, and now as we do understand, the court has allowed the Aam Aadmi Party to apply to the Land and Development Office of the Government of India. They can ask for a bigger space, asking for an alternate land. They can ask for a bigger size of the land with respect to this. All right, thank you so much, Sunil, for getting us those details there. Well, that is the big development now we are getting at this point in time. We are learning of the Supreme Court has directed the Aam Aadmi Party to vacate its premises at New Delhi and said that the land is allotted for Delhi judiciary. The Aam Aadmi Party has been asked to vacate the land by 15 June 2024, and the party has been now allowed to apply to the centre's Land and Development Office for alternate land. The information that's coming in at this point in time is that, as my colleague Sunil Prabhu here has been informing us, that the party can apply for an alternate land, and now it can also apply for a bigger size of land by the Land and Development Office. Well, in Feb, of course, the court had observed that the Aam Aadmi Party was encroaching on the land. All right, let me also go back to Sunil. All right. I'm being told that Shazia Ilmi of the BJP is also now joining us on the broadcast here. Shazia Ilmi, what do you have to say? In fact, the court, we do understand, had said that the Aam Aadmi Party was encroaching on the land earmarked for Delhi judiciary, but that has been explained in the court. And the court, however, now has said that the Aam Aadmi Party will have to vacate the Delhi office.
Yes, the Supreme Court has made it amply clear that and has given time till 15th of June to vacate the party office. And the court has also, has been very balanced and told AAP to move the Land and Development Office for fresh allocation, fresh allotment. But you look at the shamelessness of this party, that they have really managed to encroach upon land allocated for the expansion of the High Court. So this is shocking, really. And the bench has been led by no less than the CJI, the Chief G. And clear instructions have been given to the Chief Secretary of LNGO to come up with an alternate proposal and submit this. And this matter has come up earlier, and the same was said even earlier. And this is just being repeated. Just like the 7th time summon, because now it's very obvious that the land that Aam Aadmi Party has used to make its office on was actually allocated earlier to the Delhi High Court for expansion.
All right. I am also being told that Aam Aadmi Party supporter and political analyst Mr. Piyush Joshi is also now joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Joshi, how do we see the court order? My colleague Sunil Prabhu also has been telling us now that the party, as it is, the court has been has allowed the Aam Aadmi Party to apply to the LNDO of the Government of India for alternate land. It can ask for a bigger size, given the fact it's a national party now. But this definitely, the order, the observations that have come in for the Aam Aadmi Party looks like a setback for it.
Well, I fail to understand how it is a setback for the Aam Aadmi Party. It is a just order that the court has given a sample amount of time till the Lok Sabha elections are over. So 15th of June is, I think, a good enough period of time for the party to find and to follow the complete procedure to apply for a fresh piece of land, with the LNDO office. So I think it is a just decision. Initially as well, the same process has been followed. And when that particular process has been followed, thereafter only this allotment was done. So if the Honorable Supreme Court feels that the expansion of High Court, which is indeed a very important thing, so that is why they have asked the party to vacate its premises till 15th of June and then apply for a fresh piece of land. So I think that I don't see it as a setback. It is just an alternative arrangement. And I think it is a just arrangement.
But the court had also said that the Delhi government was unwilling to remove the office of the party that was encroached on the land given to the Delhi High Court. These were some harsh observations that were made by the court. And the Delhi government seemed to be reluctant in following the order.
Well, every political party is going to be reluctant, to vacate an already running office and to establish another office. It's a task in itself. So if it is allowed to continue in the same premises, I think each and every political party would like to continue in the same premises. But since the Honorable Supreme Court has given a judgment on this particular issue...
But that was the High Court land.
Sorry?
That was the Delhi High Court land, sir.
No, that is okay, but that was allotted through the proper procedure. So now the Honorable Supreme Court has passed the judgment that you need to vacate your premises.
Okay, let me take a response from Shazia Ilmi on that. Ms. Ilmi, what would you say on that? The Aam Aadmi Party supporter here, Mr. Piyush Joshi, is saying, that's the norm and that is the order now that has come in will be followed. This is no setback as is being said.
No, the wording, as you just mentioned, the words used in the observations of Supreme Court as enunciated by you make it amply clear that it's a huge setback and things wrapped on its knuckles and the words are very clear. So let's not, dance around it. You know what happened. And when the land was allocated earlier for the expansion, when fire was taken and encroached upon by these groups. And also, I just heard Mr. Joshi just mention the fact that it was allocated the right way. Every party would do it. It was not allocated the correct way. The clearance was not there, which is why this has come out. Also, this is not every party. Let's not just generalize it and run away. This is specifically Aadmi Party office, specifically LNGO department, specifically land allocation expansion of high court. So these are very, very clear things. So let's not think about it and dance away around it, because that won't stick. I think it's very obvious in the words and the lettering of the comments by the Supreme Court, no less than the CJI.